Good morning, kings and queens. I might have already been live for that a little bit, but whatever. Market is now open. So I did end up selling my AT&T shares at $18.40 yesterday, and I have it in cash right now. So I have $39 in cash, and I have $171 in total in the account. So first thing, it does look like Starbucks and UEC both moved up just a little bit this morning. Ooh, a little Ted Stead jump. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Virgin Galactic is back up into the $7. That's what I like to hear. All right, any news because of that? Nope. Looks like it's just people trading the charts. So here on these market opens, all I like to do is I go over what I have already invested in these accounts. It's only like $200 altogether. We'll check into crypto today. We're looking at overalls, basically how we can get better at technical analysis and trading without breaking the bank. And now I have videos that are more in depth about investing overall. This is what's actually going on in my account. So you won't see me doing something like drawing lines or talking about charts and all that, or patterns and all that stuff every day. But I will be on here checking in what I do have and where my lines are and what that means to our current position. So right now we're at 359 on UEC. My next line under that is 352. Now we were at 351 yesterday, but wasn't feeling like I wanted to sell it. I just bought a little more at 322, so I have 14 at 322. I think I added 4 at 322. And so at 351, I wasn't really pressed to sell. We are positive, but only by a couple of dollars. I'm looking for this to go up a little bit more than that. If it drops below 351, especially if it goes to the next line, which is at about 310, then I'm definitely going to be picking up some more in this account. And some more in my Roth account, which I also bought some in my Roth account at, I think it was like 360 or 370 when I bought it in the Roth account, the UEC. And I do plan on averaging down my Riot in my Roth IRA also, which is, I think right now my average is like $20. And to give perspective, UEC, Riot is $6.33. So I bought Riot when it was at like 20, 21, 22. I think I bought, or 27. I think I bought some more when it was 17. My average in it right now I think is about $21, $22. So nothing too crazy is going on right now with what we have invested in, but I mean things are definitely looking greener than they were before, or at least for the last few days. So a lot of green. Now, a lot of people are saying that the recession is already priced in. So anytime that you see green, it's because we're getting news that isn't as bad as was expected. But at the same time, a lot of people are also saying that the recession hasn't even started yet. They think it may be priced in for our current state, but things could get worse. So I guess we'll find out when things really... let me rephrase. By the end of this quarter, mid this quarter, we should be able to sell a little bit more. So maybe like 3 or 4 more weeks or another month and a half, and we'll really know if we're going to be or are in an actual recession. I'm kind of crossing my fingers and hoping that I was wrong, that we were going to be in a deeper one, and that this is the worst that it gets. But we'll find out. So, just looking at the watch list real quick, just seeing what's what, because I haven't really been in here too much. Looks like, yeah, I mean, things that I'm watching are definitely very green compared to before. Looks like the gold miners are, yeah, it looks like biders are mostly in the red. Yeah, miners are mostly in the red. Coinbase looks like it's coming back. Oh, no, that wasn't Coinbase. Oh, that wasn't Coinbase either. I could do this the easy way, but whatever. Okay, so now we're still way down from the top, but oh, you know what? No, maybe that was just a fake out. could be still going down on Coinbase. So it does look like Kathy Woods did just sell her Coinbase, and I mean she's pretty big. She's the one who runs ARK Investing. So that's some pretty serious news. Should be on here. Yeah, sold off Coinbase stock. Kathy Woods, ARK sold off Coinbase stock. Here's why. I'm not going to read all of this, but that's some pretty important information because not only was she a proponent for more progressive plays than other people are, or other hedge funds. Is that what this is considered? Anyway, even though they were more aggressive by buying something that is more related to crypto, and I wonder if they show a little portfolio here. The reason I'm hesitating is because I don't want to say something that they own that they might not. Is the holdings? Okay, yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, they have things that are more like technology-based things that are more forward-thinking, not why are names so hard right now? Not like Warren Buffett, where he's sitting on things that are like ancient because he thinks they're not going to go anywhere. These are more growth. So that being said, I was a little surprised to see that she sold Coinbase, but at the same time, it is super low. I saw some talks that there are rumors that it could come off of being public, or some of the exchanges, just because of no action. I'm just kidding, it's not no action, but because it hasn't even been on the market or been publicly traded for that long. So for it to be doing this bad in the beginning of their public tradedness, it's not a good sign for them to want to keep them on the market. I used to trade some penny stocks that happened to, where they would just kind of disappear. Alright, so it looks like everyone who was sold after Kathy Wood is now out, so Coinbase is coming back up a bit. I still don't think it's going to be anything too crazy. We're in the 1 minute chart, so if we look at the day, I mean, yeah, even if we come back up to what we were at starting of the day, we're still almost at all-time lows. We're only off by $15 from all-time lows. Well, let me not say all-time, but the lows that I can see right here, which is $40. I don't think it's been under $40. Yeah, it hasn't been under $40. At least not here. So, if you have confidence in Coinbase and you think they're going to still be around, which I do, then maybe now is a good time to get in. I'm not going to buy just yet because I'm not really sure if crypto is still going up or down in the short term, but I'm keeping it in mind. There we go. Alright, before I get too off track, or not off track, before I get too long into this, let's look at crypto. So, it sounded like Ethereum was really sliding the other day. It doesn't look like it's taken too much of a hit. $150. Bitcoin's still at about the same place that it was the last time we looked, $21,000. Yeah, everything's still looking sideways or red when it comes to crypto. Certain things that I am more convicted in did kind of go down a little bit, but not terribly. And now this is why I also still don't really have any high conviction on if we're in a recession or not, because when you look at precious metals are way down. So, you know, let's look at that too. We'll use Cutco today. Cutco? Is that right? Alright, let's use the one I remember. Hold on, because I follow their YouTube channel. What is it? I could have sworn it was Cutco. It's something Co. Kitco, that's what it is. Kitco. Alright, anyway, I already have this pulled up, so we'll look at Kitco another day. I know Cutco is a scissors and knives and kitchen company, alright? Jeez. Anyway, so gold is down, it's at 1725, silver is at 1886, platinum is at 894, so I mean gold's down about 300 from where it was probably a year ago or so. Silver is down, I mean, what, $8 from where it was when it was having its real run in like 2021, 2020? Platinum was over $1,000 for a short period of time. That did drop down to 700 and change the last couple of weeks, so it being almost 900 is a good sign. Platinum is used in a lot of manufacturing goods. I mean, your catalytic converter has a lot of platinum in it. So this is something that I mean, it's still cut in half from where it was before. It used to be at like 1,600. The switch, I forget exactly where it was, but they went from platinum to palladium in certain things, which I think is why palladium has flip-flopped with platinum, if I'm not mistaken. Now, it could be. I think it could be something else. They're using something else instead of platinum somewhere. But I can't remember off the top of my head. This is stories that I read like a couple years ago, a few years ago. But like I'm saying, this is why I'm not fully convicted on if we are or aren't in a recession, because you have precious metals that are like hacked from where they were 6 months to a year ago. You have the stocks that are, some of them are almost at where they were at COVID levels. So $45 for Verizon is basically where it was in 2020. What else? Oh, and then of course the crypto. Looking at crypto, I mean, everything is, it's just so sideways or down. Now, I know crypto is not a very old, or I should say, I know crypto is very new as far as something that is a way to make money or gain your wealth or grow your wealth or store your wealth. But either way, I still use it as a little bit of an indicator, because there are still, I mean, there's, where is it? There's $1 trillion. That's 1,000, that's a million, that's a billion, that's a trillion. There's $1 trillion of market cap in crypto right now, according to CoinGecko. So the fact that there is that much is why I use it as a little bit of a marker too. But there isn't too much going on today. It looks like AT&T did go up a little bit, 18.45. So I could have held it. But at the same time, I wanted to make sure I started getting cash just in case we do see worse times coming. So this $39 that I have here is going to stay in cash for at least the next couple of weeks until things show me where we're actually going. I'm not going to liquidate anything in here unless we see it has like some big bump to $6 or something. But other than that, I'm going to keep these where they are. And I'm also still working on more videos to post on this channel. I have shorts for definitions of investing. And if you enjoy what you are watching now, or if you enjoy learning about investing, I have, like I said, more edited videos of those shorts. And I am trying to speak to what I wish I had kept with when I was in my 20s. I'm now in my early 30s, so I'm basically starting from, we'll say, square 1.5, because I have this knowledge and some money. So I'm starting from square 1.5 again, and now as I'm doing it, I'm sharing it with everybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Stick with me, and I'll see you Friday for some more trading. Peace.